is what he looks like. He doesn't.
I'll be leading by an example. I'll be giving you and your family 1 million naira. Okay.
This is.
What's wrong with him?
Sir?
What's wrong with him?
So he was diagnosed. I'll have to step outside because
step out.
No, my husband is with him, so he's fine. My name is Naomi, and that is my son. His name is Jidenna. So last year, December, he was diagnosed with Hirschsprung's disease. It's a rare birth defect that affects the large intestine that prevents a baby or an individual generally from passing stool because the nerve cells that pushes the stool is missing from. Sometimes it affects the whole large intestine, but that is very rare. But for my son's own, it's just a segment of it. Now, it is something that is usually detected at birth, but his own was not detected early because, first of all, it's Nigeria. They say it's not a Nigerian sickness. That is what I was told. Because I went to different hospitals. I went to Lutz, I went to Lasut. They told me it was warm. His own was detected after 2 years. 2 years and 6 months, which was almost quite late because it has started affecting his intestine. Now has enlarged. It is now very big. He has the intestines of 4 adults put together. So last year, December, he underwent his first surgery, a colostomy surgery. They brought out the intestine, a part of the intestine, to enable him to pass feces, which was, I think that was what I sent to you on WhatsApp, to enable him pass feces. And they were supposed to return it in June. But in May, he had sepsis, and the place became red. It got infected. It became red. They had to do an exploratory laparotomy because the place was already infected. They could not take it back like that. So he underwent his second surgery and they redid the stoma. He suffered sepsis and stomach prolapse. Stomach prolapse, the thing started pushing out from his intestine. Please hold on. Are you people done? Yeah. Okay, I can go back. Okay. So he suffered stomach prolapse and sepsis. The stomach prolapse, the intestine that was inside started pushing back out from his stomach. Please reduce your volume. So they did an exploratory laparotomy in June. 3 weeks after his second surgery, he suffered another stomach prolapse and sepsis. They had to do a 2-in-1 surgery, that's making it 4 surgeries. A stomach pull through and a colostomy reversal. A pull through and a colostomy reversal. That is 4 surgeries now. But unfortunately, after this was supposed to be his last surgery, we thought, okay, it's over. He has rested. But unfortunately, after a month, he is currently going through complete bowel obstruction. He cannot pass stool or feces. He cannot pass gas at all. His food is also not digesting because his intestine is not functioning. It is not moving food as it should. It's paralyzed. They say it's paralytic ileus. It's paralyzed. It's just dormant. If he eats, his food stays there. It will just keep staying there until he starts to throw up. So we had to bring him back to the hospital. And we've been here for 3 weeks now. So we brought him back. They had to put him on an NG tube to suction the food in his stomach because it was just there, it wasn't digesting. So they placed him on NG tube to bring all of that out. He's on urinary catheter and they've placed him on fluid. He hasn't eaten since we got here. He's been here since last month. Yes, today makes it exactly 3 weeks he got here. He hasn't eaten anything. He has been on IV fluids. Now, yesterday was supposed to be his surgery, but they could not go ahead with his surgery because we've not been able to raise funds for it. And that is where we are finding difficult. Okay. That is where it's difficult because we've spent so much on this procedure that even the last surgery, why they did not do it, to be honest, why they did not go ahead. It's not like they cannot go ahead with it because my son has been in and out of the hospital for 10 months since December. But for the past, since June, the highest he has spent in the house is 1 week since June. He's always in the hospital. It is 1 week in the house, 3 months or 2 weeks in the hospital. The last time he spent 2 months in the hospital. 1 week in the house or 2 weeks in the house, and then he spends it in the hospital. The last surgery he did, we spent a total of, our bill was a total of 8,131,000. My husband has the receipt. I'll tell him to bring it. We were able to pay 5.7 million, leaving us with a debt of 2.3, which is why they could not go ahead with it. So the debt from the previous surgery has not been cleared, but that is not what we are after. If you can just clear this one for this surgery, let me get the receipt so that I can call out the proper figure. So we have 2 bills here, and the first one is the normal hospital. The one we've accumulated so far since for the 3 weeks is 995,500. The one for the surgery that they asked us to deposit is 1,694,400. We've expended all the help we can get, to be very honest, because if I say we've been doing it alone, I'll be lying. There have been external help, especially online. I've reached out to a few blogs. That is since June, because that is when we could no longer afford the bill. That is when it became very overwhelming, because before now we could actually foot the bill. My husband lost his job recently because of this whole stress. He could not cater to his job properly, and I was pregnant. So my BP became very high. They had to place me on bed rest. So he was staying with my son full time. So he stopped working.
Basically, the total amount you've just mentioned now is about 2.6 million naira.
Yes, sir. But when my husband spoke to the accountants to make inquiries for the total cost of both hospital stay and post-op care, because after the surgery he'll be placed on things like TPN. My baby is very skinny now. Let me show you, if it is okay for me to show you what he looks like. This is what he looks like. He doesn't have
take the camera out.
Okay. So he doesn't have enough nutrients or enough body fats, body muscle to heal. So after his surgery, he'll be placed on TPN. A pack of pediatric TPN, a pack is 130,000. The last time he took 10. This time around, I honestly do not know how many he'll be taking. Then he took albumin. The last time he took 6. 1 bottle of albumin is 210,000. The last time he took 6. I do not know how many he'll be taking this time. That is post-op after the surgery. So that one, the hospital does not say we'll have to go and buy on our own. We buy it on our own. So I do not know how many they'll be asking us to buy this time. A pack is 130,000, then albumin is 210, then he'll be taking astamin. These are things that would help his healing, because he will not eat for a while after the surgery, because he has not eaten anything. That is even why he's been crying, because he's very hungry and thirsty, but he cannot eat anything because eating would only worsen his case. So the surgery was supposed to be yesterday, but they couldn't go ahead with it because, first of all, we are owing before. But the previous debt is not why I reached out to you. It's actually because of this current one. He is at risk of suffering intestinal perforation if they don't do it as soon as possible. That is, his intestine will now start having ho.
I've heard all you've said. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what people can raise. We might not be able to get you all that you need. All right? We might not be able to. I don't know. However, I would like us to support you. I would really like us to support you. All right? I'm going to put my account details, and then we'll see what we can raise for you. But I will be leading by an example. I'll be giving you and your family 1 million naira. Okay? I'll give you guys 1 million naira, and then I'll see what the rest of us can do. And I want to see if we could at least get 2-point-something million. If we get more, better. And I want to send at least 2.5 for this family too, if that's what we can do. But I'm going to chest 1 million. Send me the hospital account immediately, and after my live stream, I'll pay this 2,689,000, and then we'll go from there.
First of all, thank you everybody. Thank you each and every one of you that has helped my son. I'm really grateful. May God bless you. God bless you, OdogwuKiwi. Now, about Hirschsprung's disease. It's a rare congenital disease that affects the large intestine. Now, for some people, it's the total intestine, which is a very small percent, like 1% of people, and it is common in male children. So, it affects the large intestine all the way to the rectum, making the child or the baby unable to pass stool. Now, for my son, he did not pass stool for the first 5 days of life, and that is where they were supposed to spot the problem. But then the hospital made me look like I was being paranoid, because even my husband kept complaining, and it's my first baby. I kept complaining. I went to different hospitals. A hospital told me it was warm. Another one said that my baby was okay, that I am just worried for nothing. So please, parents, especially parents with male children, it can happen to a baby girl, but it is rare, it is less common in female children. For male children, the first thing you should look out for is inability to pass stool the first 48 hours of life. And then, even if your baby passes stool, please, you should check the consistency of the stool, the intake of the baby, and then the output, intake and output. The baby would strain. My baby struggles to poo. He struggles really hard. He screams to even pass stool. So it now became very difficult for him. Me, I did not know. My mom even said it was that he has a strong stomach, afike, that he has a strong stomach. That is why he was not passing stool. So they just dismissed, the hospitals dismissed me. The mom said I should give my child agbo. I refused to give like herbs. I did not. So first of all, trust your instincts. Or if you as a mom that just gave birth cannot look at your baby, please, the person with you should be observant. They should make sure the baby passes stool. Even if the baby passes stool, the first 7 days of life, they should check the consistency of the stool. My baby goes a week no toilet, 2 weeks no toilet, which is a very big flag, a very red flag. So it's the consistency of this.
In a country with a working system, if a child does not poo, they will not let you go home with that child. I'll talk to you later, all right?